It's a little cool out here. We got a little rain last night. Been pretty busy. Gotta take this moment probably to go live this nice, cool Friday morning. We had a nice rain all night long. Well, we really needed the rain. And Molly over there playing with her toy. I haven't gone live in probably well over a week. I've been so busy at work. They have us working Monday through Fridays, sometimes Saturdays, 10-hour days. Kevin Hawthorne, good morning. Happy Friday. Good to see you. Cheers, my friend. Scrap Metal Racing. All right. There's my brother. How's it going? You getting that work done? Yeah, I saw your videos doing that tear down, doing all those repairs. Yeah, it brings back memories. I grew up framing and insulating, hanging sheetrock, putting the tape on, mudding. You're doing a pretty good job. Good morning, Amy Harold. How you doing? Good to see you. Little Molly Bear over there playing with her basketball. She popped it, but she still loves it and she carries it around. She loves playing tug of war with it. Littlefoot, woo, you're driving? No problem. Thank you so much for stopping in, Littlefoot. I know that speech to text can be hacked. Showing more floor today? Awesome. Yeah, I've done a lot of flooring as well. I think my first Dennis the Menace. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, I've done a lot of flooring as well. I was saying in my very early years when I was a young teen, a lot of it started on working for a contractor painting houses. Ugh. Brush on, brush off. Yeah, thank you so much, Dennis. I gotta check to make sure. Emerald, what's going on? I gotta check to see, make sure I responded back to your email, Dennis the Menace. Thank you so much for sending that to me. I know you said it'd be about 2 or 3 weeks, and you said no need to return anything. Uh, Dennis, I want to send you something. I want to send you something. Once I get your address, I'm going to be sending you out something. I want. It'll be an honor for me to send you out a magnet, a T-Bird magnet, a poker chip, and some of my swag stickers. And we'll see. Sean Stafford, good morning. Good morning. Good to see you. I love you, Sean. You do some awesome videos and make me laugh a lot of times. I like that cat one. Seven Stacks, good morning. Good morning. How you doing? Sorry I haven't gone live very much. If I do go live, it's gonna be in the morning, usually around 11 o'clock or 12. Um, my work schedule is crazy. Mondays through Saturdays, 10-hour days. Saturdays ain't a must, but it happens. But to get up and go to work, to start to get ready about 1 o'clock in the afternoon Eastern Standard Time and leave for 2 o'clock, 2:30 roughly, and then be there for 3, and work a 10-hour day, get done at 1:30 in the morning, and then another half an hour commute coming back home. I don't get home till 2 o'clock. By the time I get settled down, it's like 2:30 in the morning. I'm not liking it very much. Not liking it. It's supposed to go on for about another 3 to 4 weeks, I guess. It cuts into a lot of my own personal time, regardless whether my personal time consists of whatever. And, it's like go to work, come home, eat, go to bed, wake up, get ready, go to work, come home. Yeah, I guess I shouldn't be complaining. The paychecks are going to be nice. Yeah, we got Labor Day Monday. I'm not working Monday. Your pension should be in today. Awesome. Yeah, I have Labor Day off. I got a 3-day weekend this weekend. Not working Saturday. It's always good to see you, each and every one of you. Yeah, I don't know. I figured I'd come out here and say hi. quick live, but with me, a quick live isn't always quick. It'll last half an hour, anyways. Yeah, it's almost Labor Day this Monday coming up. Yeah, we get some rain for the first time. It was a steady, nice steady rain all night long. The grass really needed it. It looks pretty green. We had a couple of small showers, but that was about it. But yeah, fall is around the corner, everyone. Yeah. Here. I don't know how good my Wi-Fi connector is. Get out here, extender. Let me just see if I can get you. If I start getting a little garbly or whatever, somebody shout. I'm not going to go too much closer, but look at that poor popple tree. Ooh, I don't know if I can zoom in. I've already cleaned those leaves up twice. I've already raked them in the back. I don't know if you can see it. Let me see. Yeah, back there, I already got a pile I raked up. I got to rake them again. Actually, there's the rake right over there. Hope the mail still comes through customs. Yeah, yeah, the new postal thing there. I have faith that it will, Dennis. I have faith that it will. There's strong man jacks over there. Oh man, I sat down. Oh, look at that. Look at that, Dennis. I got my metal detector right out there. I sat down on my chair here and I got my butt all wet. Oh, I just made it worse because I sat in the wrong chair. Oh, sit in the other chair. I hope I'm not missing any of your contact, your comment. Oh, dang it! I got the circle of death and it said reconnect. Oh, somebody give me a thumbs up. Somebody give me a thumbs up. I gotta see if I'm still. Yeah, look like I am. Yesterday you found a copper hammer coin. Wow. Wow. That's nice, Dennis. Awesome. LCS. Awesome. Awesome, Amy. A few ounces of silver. Nice. Yeah, just make sure to work within your budget, Amy, and don't feel bad about silver is silver. I would probably go for the generic silver. The cheaper silver is still silver. Yep, my Wi-Fi keeps breaking up. Is it doing it right now? Give me a moment here. Uh, could be. That might. That might. Sorry, I had to kind of walk away. It should be a little better, maybe. Okay. I opened the door to my fifth wheel. No, Simba door. I got my Wi-Fi extender inside the fifth wheel, and it's they're made of a lot of metal, so it's over in that left hand corner. I get the kitty cats. Oh, they're in there too. Yeah, I don't know if you can see them. There's Simba on the right. There's Chloe on the left. Meow. Now they want to come out, but I got it inside there, and it may have caused a little bit of a conflict. You're working on an ASE box. Awesome. Awesome, Amy. Very nice. Yeah, it's been because I walked away from a little bit because I got the Wi-Fi extender inside the one of the fifth wheels. I got to take a peek on Jack's. Molly Bear. Here, Jax. Here, Jax. Jax, I got him on his leash, that stretchable leash, and another strap attached to that. He's the strong arm, the strong man. He's doing a strongman contest, pulling that 10, well, it's an 8.8 pound weight at the end. When he's loose, he just takes off and he just wants to run for just because he can, I guess. Like keeping that weight on his leash, it gives him the mobility to be able to go around, and it gives him a little restraint so he knows not to take off and run. Hey Karen, good to see you. How you doing? Happy Friday. Good morning. Yeah, how's the weather out your guys' way? It must be pretty warm out there on the west coast. Dog has killed that ball. Yeah, she has. Yeah, she has. I hate getting rid of it because she loves to play with it. She loves to play with it. She just loves balls. Yeah, but she likes to play tug of war with it. If I take it and throw it, she'll go get it and retrieve it and bring it back to me. And then she plays tug of war with it. And that's her favorite toy, so I can't get rid of it. Cooling in Georgia? Yeah, it's cooling here too. I'm not sure exactly what temperature it is, but it's probably got to be close to around 70, in the low 70s. I know it cooled off here last night. We usually sleep in the during the summertime. We like to sleep out the fifth wheels. Last night we didn't. I got home, and of course I've been getting home late because of my work schedule, which stinks. I don't like my work schedule. And again, oh, that door's shut on my fifth wheel. Good morning, Cindy. How you doing? I got the latch. There we go. So how are you doing on your ASE box? Are you just getting it started, Amy? The wheel. Awesome. Good to hear, Cindy. Good to hear. I'm doing good. Just working an awful lot. Not by my choice. Oh, I think the UPS guy is here. I'm not sure. I think I got a delivery. Yeah. Uh-oh. Oh, Molly Bear. Hold on a minute, guys. Hold on. Molly, over here. Over here. Over here. Come here. Molly. Right here. Hold on. Molly. Sorry, guys. I had to go retrieve Molly. The UPS guy just stopped off here. She's in the house, and she's a protector. She took off after the UPS guy. He dropped the package. He ran back to the truck. I told him not to worry. I go, as long as I'm here, you're not breaking into the house or anything. I go, she's fine. She was wagging her tail, but she followed him all the way to the UPS truck. Oh, you retired? You had physical therapy? Uh, yeah, the UPS guy is gone. He was laughing inside of his truck. Yeah, I'm very sorry I had to take off like that. Oh man, that shouldn't be funny, but you would have to been here to see Molly run around the corner of the house between the house and the garage, and his eyes got about the size of golf balls. Dropped the package. He took off running to the UPS truck. Oh my! You had a rooster that tried to cheat the meter man once. Oh yeah, I hear those roosters. They can be they with the talons and the claws that they got. They can be pretty territorial and they can do some damage. I wouldn't want to mess with a ruffled a ruffled rooster. Oh yeah, I know it. I should have turned the camera that way, but I tried to respond to Molly take it off. She's a really good dog. She stays right on the property, but if somebody comes around, if somebody that's not supposed to be around, she will bark and yodel and take off after them. She's a good dog. It was a little black bantam rooster. Yeah, I hear those. I hear they could be some pretty rowdy roosters. Love black labs. Yeah, she's got lab and pit in there. She's lab and pit. How much I don't know. She was one of our rescue dogs that we rescued. And she's such an awesome part of our family. Me and Mrs. T-Birds. And there's Jax, strong man. Yeah, that first one is what do you want to call it? It stretches. Them are really awesome. I like those. It's got a stretch thing in them. Where say if you're holding it and the dog bolts a little bit and takes off, it doesn't pull you. It's got some leniency, so it stretches probably another 2 to 3 feet. And then I got this other nylon tie down rope attached to that 8 pound weight. There he goes. There he goes. You take it off with it. But it's the only thing that I could come up with. It ain't the only thing. I had another idea before. What I originally do to give him some freedom around the yard. Because, like I said, even if we're here, it has nothing to do with. He just wants to take off and run. He's like a happy-go-lucky, like the Geico pig on that commercial. But and the minute he knows he's loose, he just goes and runs and runs and runs and runs. And it, the only way I can get him is to go down the road with the car and say, "Come on, Jax, let's go for a ride." But I'm more worried that something may happen to him because they don't know, they're not knowledgeable about cars going down the road or anything like that. And the same thing with Molly. She isn't either because they're pretty much house dogs. But this way here, it keeps him to where it gives him his freedom. He's able to roam around the property when I'm outside, and it tends to keep him at home base where he knows he has something he can take on. I would dread if he ever got loose and took off and accidentally got hit by a vehicle or something. I'd never forgive myself. Last August was a pit lab mix. Oh, I hope he had a good life, Karen. It's so sad. He was 14, a rescue. He had him since he was 5 weeks old. Wow, that's awesome. Yeah, we Jax Jax was a rescue. We got him when I'm trying to think. He was a year and a half, maybe 2 years old, maybe when we got him. He's about 13 now. He's in pretty good shape for being 13. He's 13, going on 14. Molly Bear, she was a rescue. She was just a little over a year when we got her. We've had her now about 6 years, so she's about 6, maybe 7. She's such a good dog. Oh, you gonna talk for me, Molly Bear? No, you just want to play with that ball? Okay, hold on. Give it a throw. There she goes. Hey, Minty Cactus, good to see you. Hey, Shine Love, good to see you. That's, she thought she was a cat. Yeah, sometimes I think that Mrs. T-Bird thinks that sometimes Molly's a cat or got a little cat in her somewhere. You'd have to see her personality and the things she does. Good morning, Ray and Sandy. Happy Friday. Good to see you. So I think Sean's still here. Yeah, he is. What do you think about that, Sean? That tractor trailer. I seen that and I had to take a video of that and I had to post that for you and you, Sean, and Retoyer. That was right up your guys' alley. It was pretty cool looking. I like that. I thought you guys would enjoy that. I had taken that video a couple of days ago and I posted a few things last night while I wasn't too busy at work. And then when I got home, I think that Hot Wheels one I posted last night after I got done eating that awesome taco thing that Mrs. T-Bird made. That was awesome. She baked it in the oven. I forget who else was telling me about a recipe. I think it was one of my other subscribers. I think it was Colorado Mountain Mama. I think it was her. She was talking to me about it in a text. And Mrs. T-Bird took like a 12 by 8-inch baking sheet and she laid out some soft burritos inside there and she put the seasoning and all the hamburger and everything inside and the cheese, and she put salsa, cream cheese on the ends, or not cream cheese, sour cream on it and a bunch of other stuff, and then she layered it over the top. It was almost like a big pie. And then she cooked it in the oven and of course took it out. You gotta cut yourself off a slice, and I put more sour cream on it and I put more salsa sauce on it. Boy, was that good. Good morning, Grumpy. Hey, how you doing, Grumpy? Good to see you. Relic Rat. Woo! Good morning. Happy Friday. Good to see you. Like I said, I haven't been doing too many lives. I used to do the midnight lives. That ain't gonna happen for a little while. Not unless I do it after 2:30 in the morning, Eastern, because of my work schedule. I occasionally would come out here and do lives around 11, 12 o'clock in the afternoon, in the morning. Every once in a while, I'll be doing more of those than the after midnight lives. I can't do the after midnight lives because I'm still working to 1:30 in the morning, unfortunately. Good morning, Lilith. If I'm pronouncing that right. Happy Friday. Good to see you. Yeah, there's the protector. Molly the protector. Yes. Yes. Thank you, Relic Rat. Yeah, I hope it's a wonderful weekend as well. We're supposed to get some rain here later on today and then into Saturday, but it's going to be a very good weekend. And I hope everyone has an awesome weekend as well. Yep. My trees are telling me it's fall time's right around the corner. All my plants and whatnot, they're all giving me the indication that fall is coming. Yeah, I showed that earlier. I don't want to go too far. I'll lose connection. Some of those, they call them tiger's eyes. They're trying to think. Trying to think what type of tree they are again. But those tiger's eyes are starting to change colors too. They're getting some reds in them. See the reds in them. I'm already seeing some of the hardwood trees. Oh, there we go. There's more leaves coming down. More for me to rake. Yeah. Either rake them or I'll take the zero turn lawnmower to them. I like to rake them all up into a pile back there. I got this spot back there I'm trying to fill up, and as they break down and turn back into soil, trying to get that filled in, I guess. I'm gonna sit back down, finish my morning coffee. And once I finish my morning coffee and finish my stream up with you guys, it'll be time for me to go get prepared and get ready for work. Of course, I'll probably checking out Knuckle Bustin' Numbskulls live stream, and then after his live stream on the way to work, I'll be going to Daisy May's live stream. Take care, Cindy. Have an amazing day. Thank you very much for stopping by, and have an awesome weekend. Yeah, that's usually my routine. I'll get up, I'll go about my business, get ready for work. Swamp Dog, good morning. Happy Friday. How you doing? Thank you very much. I am. Hope you're as well. You're doing well as well. Thank you so much for the good wishes. Happy Friday and have an awesome weekend. Oh man. I think that is the last time I had my metal detector out here and I was live. Oh, I had it out here and I dug up an old washer to a chair. I had my metal detector going. I don't know. There's all sorts of little types of metals all around here. I don't know. I got something right here. Somewhere. I got something right there. I don't know what. Well, let's see. What is that? That's silver. Yeah, I always got my silver on me. Did you see that? But that wasn't what the metal detector was picking up. There is something. There is something here somewhere in the ground. I do have something right there, and I don't know what it is. I do have something right here. Right there. Don't know what it is. Let's see. Let me shut this off. Let's see here. Maybe we can. A water pipe? No, not a water pipe. This whole area right in there, this one spot is where we've always had our lawn chairs and our fires. And this was barren ground when we had moved here. Yeah, I don't know if you've seen the silver buffalo I threw down there. I don't know if you've seen that. I just threw it down there, went over it, but I have something. Oh man, my Wi-Fi is gonna mess with me. Now I don't even know if I'm connected. I hope I'm connected. I got my coffee cup there. Connect. I don't know if I'm live right now. Dang it. There we go. There we go. I know OC Stacker just popped in. OC Stacker just stopped. There we go. I see Amy saying hi. My, are you kidding me? What is going on? That Wi-Fi, I'm gonna smack it. Now 5 times 5. We're 5 times 5 now. Let me see. Let me try to find something. We'll figure out what's in the ground there. I don't have anything to dig with except for my bare hands. I'll find what it is. I don't know. The metal. I don't know. It ain't gonna be coins because there ain't no coins in my property. I wish there was. Now let me use the metal detector again. I hope I'm still alive. That thing ain't messing up again. Always get this on. See if it's still. Well, whatever it is, it's pretty deep. Still in that same spot. Still in that same spot. That was funny. Amy Harold said a pipe. How deep is that going to be? But I'm hitting roots and everything. And I'm tearing my lawn up. I think I found it. Yeah, I found it. Well, I don't know. I guess I keep, piece of wire. I'm move closer to the fifth wheel where my Wi-Fi extender is. I keep losing it. The Wi-Fi extender. Yeah. I'll probably be on just a few more minutes. Probably there's Jack's lounging in the sun. But yeah, I had to find out what that was. Like I said, this was barren land when I moved up here. There was nothing. There was nothing, so I don't find any chance of ever finding any old relics or any old coins. Not here on my property, but the only thing that I'll find is either stones that got iron in them or old pieces of metal that may have gotten buried throughout the years from wherever me and Mrs. T-Bird have been. You know, like such as those lawn chairs, if something falls off and stays in the ground and gets buried, good to get it out anyways. Yeah, I've gone throughout the property and I've found some old nails and other things like that, Dennis. I think I'd found some of those old square nails, you know, those old square nails that they used to make by hand. I found some of those that gives me an indication that maybe some point in time, way, way before I was even ever around or my parents, there must have been something here. Because those old square nails, if you've seen them and know what I'm talking about. Hey, good morning, Old Path. Good to see you, Shalom. Good morning, good morning. Happy Friday to you, Old Path. Hope you have an awesome weekend. We'll be sure to be seeing you there very soon over on Knuckle Busting Numbskulls Live. I'll be stopping in there and paying some of my support to him as well. Digging in the ground is fun. Yeah, but now I got all dirty fingernails. Good thing I ain't ready for work yet. Yeah, I seen OC Stacker out here. He likes seeing metal, real metal. I don't know my pocket pieces. Full of pocket pieces. Of course, the jackknife. Daisy May. Yeah, we were just talking about you a little while ago, Daisy May. I said my day usually consists of getting up, getting ready for work, and then going to Knuckle Busting Numbskulls Live, and then on the way to work, I listen to Daisy May. On the way to work, I go to her stream, try to show a little love and support to Knuckle Busting and Daisy May. Not sure if I got a moderator. I got Dennis the Menace in here. If he knows how, either Dennis Menace or OC Stacker, throw up Daisy May's link if you could. If you're not subbed to Daisy May, go give her a sub. Make sure to hit the like button on any one of her shorts or videos and throw her a comment. That way there you don't think you're a bot. That way there it sticks. Because if you sub to somebody and you don't do anything just by hitting the sub, after 24 to 48 hours, YouTube thinks it's a bot and they take the sub away. So if you ever subscribing to somebody, give them a quick like, comment, leave a comment, tell them you sub to them. Thank you, OC Stacker. I appreciate that. You're awesome, brother. Yeah, go check out Daisy May. I think I'm not sure her time, but I know my time's usually around 2 o'clock. She does multiple lives, usually in the morning, but her lives she does in the morning are usually before I even wake up. She does an afternoon live around 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. She does these awesome games a lot of times. I can't participate a lot of times because I'm usually driving down the road using speech to text and listening in, so I can't always see the chat. But I try to contribute. And then later in the day, in the evening, she does a live during the evening as well. I always try to go back and I got one of her playlists running right now. I've got 3 different devices going. I got a playlist going on watching Daisy Mays. I got a playlist on Knuckle Busting Numbskulls playing out. Magnetic North. You're very welcome, Daisy May. I have a playlist going on Magnetic Norths right now. I'm trying to think. I completed one on Knuckle Busting Numbskulls. That thing ran for like 7-8 days, nonstop, 24/7. I'm doing that as well with Daisy May, and I'm doing that with Magnetic North. He's got it's lives that he's got. He's got like 462 or 61 of them. I'm not sure which one it's on, but it's been going like, I think it's on his 5th day, 5th, maybe 6th day, running nonstop, 24/7. And periodically I check in on it and I try to hit the likes on a lot of the videos that I can. I don't put comments. It's too difficult in my lifestyle because of how busy I am. Trying to do my own personal life and then work life and everything like that. And I apologize, OC Stacker. Man, if you live closer to me, I would invite you, brother. You know I would. I even invited you to go skydiving with me. And you said, why would you jump out of a perfectly good plane? Because you can. You all don't know exactly what I'm talking about, but OC knows what I'm talking about. That's the one thing that I've never done on my bucket list. I don't know if I ever will. I'm not sure if I ever will. It was on my bucket list when I was younger, but I never got around to it. Will I? I don't know. Now at 59, it kind of scares me to want to jump out of a plane. Would I do it? I don't know. I may be 59, but I'm young at heart and I'm in still physically good shape. But I know before anybody says it, it's not the fall that hurts you. It's the sudden woe. Is that how that goes? Hey, Molly Bear. But that is something I think I may do in the next coming years. Not this year. Maybe next year when I go on vacation. I don't think I can get Mrs. T-Bird to do that, though. Yes, Mrs. T-Bird's got weekend plans for me and her. Yes, she does. She hasn't told me what they consist of yet, but she wants to spend some. We've been both very busy, and she wants to do some things. She hasn't given me any she hasn't elaborated on what she wants to do yet, but I'm for sure we're going to be taking out those doom buggies. We got the doom buggy, uh, and we got the new X-Force 800 XE. You need to keep living so you can harass. Oh yeah, I figured as much. I figured as much, OC. But yeah, we'll definitely be taking our little toys around. We really enjoy riding those. And now that I got the new toy, Mrs. T-Bird can take off in the go-kart, the Doom Buggy go-kart. It's not a go-kart, but it's not a Doom Buggy. It's somewhere in between. It's a 300cc. It's the maximum speed on that is about 55 miles an hour. The maximum speed on my new toy, the X-Force 800, that's a real 4x4. That's a real toy. um, I don't know if I can legally tell you how fast I've had it up to yet, but I think the maximum speed is 80. Don't tell me how I know, but I think that's the maximum speed. And yes, I wear my helmet, and we got a 5-point harnesses on. But Mrs. T-Bird won't allow me to drive that fast. And the Doom Buggy go kart, that's what I call it. We got it from a place down in Texas, and it's an off-road vehicle, terrain vehicle. Um, but that's real nice, and I know that the maximum speed of that going on down a downcline is 57 miles an hour top speed. Yeah, it is. My two dirt bikes, they've got about a top speed of about 50 miles an hour. The mini bike that Mrs. T-Bird has that she loves, that probably has about a maximum speed of 25 miles an hour. But we love our toys. We're out here. We live in the country, and we got the room for it. Of course, we got my landing strip back there. I've been working on back in the far back corner of that section in the far back. I've been cleaning out a lot of the limbs and the trees and clearing more paths because we have paths over there, but nothing connecting to over to the southwest part of my property. And I've been trying to clean it out because of the new toy go into the other section of my land that I haven't yet been able to navigate to. Um, since when have started listening to? Oh, I always listen to her. Happy wife, happy life. That's the way it goes, OC. Whatever she says goes. Bird's the word, especially when it comes to Mrs. T-Bird. Am I right or am I wrong? Right? But we have a pretty good relationship. We've been together for 38 years now. We're working on our 38th year. And communication is key to a relationship. A lot of people don't have that. Thank you, Mandy. I mean, everybody doesn't always see eye to eye in every relationship, but communication is key. And listening to your better half and honoring, their wishes. And I try to do that the best I can. I'm not always good at it. Yeah, thank you, Amy. I'm not always good at it. Like I said, there's been times in the past. I don't want to get too much into detail, but there's times I've done things and bought things without considering. But I don't know. I just didn't think. But when I make a big purchase, like say when I bought those 2 ounces of gold, Mrs. T-Bird didn't know nothing about it, but I didn't even think about it. It's back when gold had dipped down to $1,900 an ounce. OC remembers that, right? Gold was like, what was it, it was about $2,700 an ounce. And it had dipped down. And when it hit 1900, it was like just over, like 1901, I think it was. And I seen that and I'm like, I know that's almost the bottom. I said, I couldn't resist. I could afford to do that, and I did. And I bought 2 ounces. I wish I would have bought more. But Mrs. T-Bird, I never asked her. I never discussed it with her or talked to her about it. it was like at the spur of the moment. And I knew I had to act fast because I didn't know how long it would stay there. So I bought it and I got it. I forgot to tell her, and I never told her about it until maybe, I don't know, a year later. She saw it on one of my live streams. She goes, "Where did those come from?" And I said, "What do you mean, where did those come from? I bought those a while back." She goes, "You didn't remember asking me or talking to me about that?" I said, um, no, I'm sorry. Yeah, I was so busted. Yeah, I tend to have done that quite a bit throughout the years. But I've been collecting silver and I've been collecting gold, buying silver and gold since I was a teenager. Um, I've got a nice little collection. I don't show it all on you. Done some videos on quite a few different coins and people, but it's a bit of a tip of the iceberg. But I'm very happy with what I have and what I've sustained throughout the last 30 years. Yes, it is an investment. James Real, woo! James Real in the house. Awesome. Good to see you, brother. You caught the first live stream I've done in probably a week and a half. You purchased 15 ounce Kruger Rams Monday. Sold them yesterday. It's been a good week. Awesome. Nice. Nice, OC. Market's going down. Woo! I haven't checked in the last 4 days. I'm always looking to see what the price of silver and gold is. I'm always checking monumental metals, and I'm always checking SDE bullion. Now, if you ask me, SD bullion, they're both SD bullion, JM bullion, um, monumental metals. They're all good bullion dealers. I favor monumental metals. I know Yankee Stacking would say otherwise, but I favor them. I think I've purchased through all three of them: Monumental, SD, JM Bullion, and Hero Bullion. Hero Bullion, I looked at. I don't think I've ever bought anything from Hero Bullion. I'm gonna have to go take a look at it. But right now, with the price of gold and everything, my only recommendation to anybody that wants to buy gold, anything like, do what you can do at your pace at what you can afford. 34, 45, silver's at 39, 80, 85 as of now. Yeah, that's nice. I was saying that silver is going to hit 40 by the end of September. I think it will hit it. It may have already hit it. But for me to go out and buy gold right now at that price, to go buy silver, no. I'm a bit of a Scrooge, a miser. Can I afford it? Yes, I can. Will I buy it? No, I won't. I look at when I can take an extreme advantage when the market makes a dramatic dip. That's when I buy. I buy when it makes a dramatic dip. Will gold and silver go up higher than that? Yes, they will. Maybe not this year, maybe not next year, but within the near future, they're going to be higher than what they are right now. It's been an ongoing thing. Like I've said back in one of my old videos, if you've seen some of my old videos or you were there during them when I was doing my lives, when I bought my first gold buffaloes, I can't remember when it was, but I know the price. It was $750 an ounce, and I got 10 of them. I wish I would have bought a whole lot more. And when I buy something, I hold it. I don't resell it. I keep it. That's like my retirement fund in a way. I'm only 2.5 years away from my retirement. Do I plan on immediately selling it? Probably not. I'm going to hold on to it for a while. But I'm not going to take it with me. I can't. But it is an awesome investment to hedge your wealth against inflation. but always buy within your means. Um, you've heard me talk about in the past taking $25 out a week. If you can afford to take $25 out a week and stick it away in a book somewhere where you're not gonna, where you know where it is, or it's safe, you're not gonna spend it. Do it for a week. Do it for a month. Do it for 10 months. Do it for a year. At the end, yeah, Simba, I hear you, Simba. He wants out of that camper. But do it for a year. If you do $25 a week, at the end of the year, you got $1,200. Put it away, stash it, put it in. Do what you need with it. If you got an emergency, then use what you need to use. But if you can't afford it, do $10 a week. If you can afford more, do more. But inflation's always going to be there, and I foresee in our lifetime we're going to see the markets crash. People are going to go for a run on the banks and be your own bank, bartering sometimes. Yep, yep, yeah. I've got a lot of older constitutional and older smaller silver that I like to use as like a safe haven for bartering if it ever comes to that. Yeah, that's awesome. That's an awesome idea. It's just like with scrapping electronic parts, like what I do, which I know OC have seen that. I like scrapping. I like scrapping stuff for the copper, silver, and the gold that's in them, and I've done reasonably well on that. I've collected stuff, electronic stuff, throughout the years, and I never throw away any electronics because every electronic has some sort of silver in it. Some of them have gold in it, and there's ways how you can do that. But you to get the gold out of them and refine it into pure 999 gold, 999 silver, which I'm going to be doing. And I've got quite a large collection of breakers because I've done a lot of contracting work throughout my years and what have you. Woo! 40 years in March. Awesome, James. But I've got a lot of stuff that once I do retire, I'm going to have a long project on recycling and scrapping a lot more breakers and electronic stuff that I got. I still do it periodically. I scrap stuff and I do it periodically, and I show a lot of the people, but be safe about it. Do your homework, do your research before you do it. And nabbit. But yeah, that was from an acid burn from me testing some of my down there in the cuticle. The tester I was using uh, was leaking. Sorry, OC. It's hard for me to see my chat where I'm at. I've only seen 3 chat messages at a time. I'd have to scroll back. There, I may not have commented on it. Yeah, I seen where you're letting folks use silver to purchase products. I've seen that. That's very awesome. I could have missed more. Thank you, Shine Love. Appreciate you. I did miss that. She's getting ready for work. Missed that from Shine Love. Hey, hi, Rob's Pneumatics. Happy Friday. Good to see you. Albert Silver Cross. Albert Silver just crossed the $40. Albert Silver. Huh. I'm not sure who Albert Silver is. Who's Albert Silver, Amy? Beer beat out metals. Yeah, have a good day. Happy Friday, Amy. We'll see you later on tonight in Michael Stackens live stream. I was looking for a comment before that one, OC. Oh, let me see here. Yeah, there you go. That's what I missed. How are you supposed to have your money, make money if you're not investing? On the value of the dollar in your pockets go down. Let me see here. Yeah, the value of your money goes down. Well, there's multiple ways of doing that. Uh, the value of your money, you just have to figure out a way how to make more money. Um, by taking some of your, you could take some of your electronics and stuff like I do and not throw them away, like your cell phones, your computer products. uh, if there's things that you don't have or that you don't use, you have, everybody's got a lot of junk in their houses. I don't mean junk literally, but a lot of stuff in your houses that you don't have in your garage, or you have in your garage, you have in your house, you have in your closet, you have in your attics, and you don't use. If you don't use it, make a yard sale, make a garage sale, sell it to make extra money. Uh, and when metal dips, buy what you can afford to buy to help hedge your wealth against inflation. I know it's difficult, but there's always something that you can do. Kitco is 39.85 right now. Mike, good to see you. Happy Friday. But you can always find a way. I mean, I have, and nobody ever taught me. And I'm not the smartest guy in the world. Nobody ever taught me or told me what I had to do. I just I I came from a well-off family, but I just got a head above my a roof above my head, clothes on my back, and food on the table. Um, I had to work for what I wanted. Um, and I just realized the value of money and what silver was and what gold was and what I had to do to survive, to pay my bills. And me and Mrs. Tebert always did something to keep our heads above water and to make extra money. There's always if there's a will, there's a way, whatever it may have to do with. I know each and everybody has their own unique circumstances. I mean, some people live in cities, some people live in countries. I mean, for me, it was rather easy because all I had to do is go on my father's land or my land if I wanted to make extra money, and I would cut cedar for cedar oil. We would have the oil, the cedar oil. We would boil the cedar oil. We'd pay somebody $50 to extract the oil out, and they would condense it, and we would get the oil. We would sell the oil. Back then, the cedar oil was selling for like $27 a pound. In a day's time, a hard day's labor. I'm talking a whole day from morning until dusk. I would get a pickup truck full of cedar brush, just the brush. We would bring it to a guy the next day, have him boil it. We would get 30 or 40 pounds of oil out of it. And you do the math, $27 a pound for every pound of oil that you got. I don't know where they saw that. I think she said Kitco. I think she said Kitco for 39.85. That's it. You do what you got to do, and that's life. No dad around. Yeah, you were 22. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, my dad had died at a very young age. And I moved out. I was on my own just prior to me turning 16. Yeah, have a great day, Dennis Menace. Thank you so much for stopping by. I'll let you know when I get that package in, and I'll be sending you out a package as well. And it'll be an honor to send it out to you. 39.87. She's at Ampex. Yeah, she might have. I'm sure Kitco may be a little bit lower than that, probably. Oh my! Wow, I've been on for an hour. Yeah, I probably got to get going here very soon. I got to go get my. I got to get my buns ready and get ready to go to work. Another 10-hour day. Oh, at least I don't got to work Saturday. No Saturday. Yeah, inflated numbers, not a true market number. Yeah. I wish all of them were all the same. I know you can go to different places and they're always different numbers. And it seems like with today's technology, it seems like that would be something that they'd be able to do across the board. Thank you, James. Yeah, but if there's a will, there's a way. There's always a way to make money. I know inflation is bad. It's going to be getting worse. It's not going to stop. It never will. It just amazes me to look back 10 years ago, 20, 30 years ago, at the difference. Thank you, Grumpy. Have a good day. We'll see you on Knuckle Bustin's Numbskulls Live. And we'll probably see you over there at Daisy Mays at 2 o'clock. But thank you, each and everyone, for stopping in. I appreciate y'all. I don't know whether I'll go. I may do a live Saturday after midnight, maybe. Them are the only times I'm going to be able to probably do it. It's going to be on a Saturday night after midnight. Um, Today's Friday. I don't know if I'll be going on tomorrow, but I'll probably be enjoying the day with Mrs. T-Bird. We'll be taking off, having good times, creating memories. Creating memories. Yes, we will. And just enjoying each other's company. And I appreciate you all stopping by in here and listening to the bird chat and talk. Thank you, OC Stacker. My work just called. No, they didn't. Oh, they did. Oh, man. That would be it. That would be awesome if they did. I'd love to have the day off. I could take the day off, but I've already, my supervisor already put in, the main supervisor already put all of our time in because of Labor Day weekend and all that coming up. So we don't even got to clock in or clock out, which is a nice thing today. I can just go there, walk in, do my job, and when we get done, I can leave at 1:30 and I don't got to clock out or anything. I still got to do my paperwork and all that. You crack yourself up? Yeah, I've heard that before. 4-day weekend? No, I got, let me see, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. I got a 3-day weekend. 3-day weekend. I just hope next weekend I don't have to work Saturday because I hate those 6-hour days or those 10-hour days. That's what I did last week. 6 days, 10 hours a day. We'll catch you out there later on tonight, Michael. That would be nice, OC. That would be nice. You can never have too much 90% constitutional. Have a good day, Mike. Thanks for stopping in. Thank you, OC. I'm going to start doing the countdown. I got to get my buns going, get myself ready for work. Thank you so much, James. Grumpy. I know Cindy was in there way earlier. Dennis the Menace, he's already gone. Alrighty. T-Bird out. Take care, and we'll see you next time around. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Have a good day, guys. Happy Friday.